There we go, look. On the bulkhead, we went for the old acoustic panel. Now what I did, which is another mistake, is I boarded this wall first before taking the bulkhead out. And then I went to take the original bulkhead out of the van and realised that I boarded past the bolts for the bulkhead. So I ended up leaving the bulkhead in. I know, stupid, I know, but I left it in anyway. And this is the result. So I built a timber frame in front of the bulkhead and then acoustic panelled it. Obviously cut an hole in the original bulkhead and then, you know, built built the timber framing round that. So we've got an easy way into the front. You know, if we're in a lay-by somewhere and we have to get out of there quick, we can jump in a van and off you go. So yeah, I mean, it works for us. Let me know what you think. Little storage cupboard up top. I've got to let you know this ain't finished in here. So yeah, it's got some of that fleecy stuff in there, but it needs finishing off anyway. But it's just going to be a little bit of a storage. It does for what we need it for. So I don't know if this is a popular opinion at all. I see like most people have like switches when they come in the side of the van, or they have it on the kitchen wall here or something. But I decided to build this over the top of the door. So it's just plywood, and I've carpeted it and edged it off with some PVC edging that I use for work. We've got our Renogy 1 core here, which tells us everything we need to know, what's going on with the van, how long we've got left on the battery, you know, all that jazz. Have a look. That was cheap as well. I think I only paid, because of the discounts I got on eBay, I think I only paid like 125 quid or something for it, so it was decent. We've got two little switch panels. So these two switch panels, they do have their own fuses on the back of them, but after reading and watching videos and everything else, everybody says not to trust them, so wire them to your own fuse board, which I've got behind here. There's a fuse board behind here that all these switches go to and power everything. So we got first switches, obviously these lights all the way down the back of the van, and then come down the front of the bulkhead as well. Thought that was a nice little touch. Switch them off. We've got the skylight lights, which we have in bed when we're reading or whatever. We've got our little bits in there. We put some little spotlights in there just for a bit of extra night light if we didn't want the big one on. And we've got a switch for USB sockets. So this USB socket says, switch that back on. There's two. There's one down here for me. There's one over there for the wife, and then there's one here for the kids as well. So that switch is all lemon, simply because I don't want them to be on all the time, draining power out of battery. There's just no need for it. We've then got max fan switch, which is all working, wired up by myself, believe it or not. All works as it should. Yeah, wicked, innit? Yeah, we like that.